Sioux City City Council and department heads started the process of reviewing the city's operating budget for fiscal year 2026. A few departments want to make additions or improvements. However, some financial constraints are making the possibilities of that pretty difficult. Now, city staff is proposing a $9.6 million increase to the operating budget, which is 3.87% increase in the city's property tax rate. The proposed tax levy is just over $17 per $1,000 of their tax valuation. That's up from 5.3% from 2025. Now, an example is if you have a home that's $100,000, that would raise your property taxes a little bit. You would pay about $742. Now, City Manager Bob Padmore and Finance Director Teresa Fitch said that the budget documents that a number of financial challenges are causing with the budget increase. Those include health insurance expenditures and state-imposed property tax cuts. City Council member Dan Moore says that the city has to cut spending in areas of non-essential services in order to keep up with the demand for essential services. Sioux City Fire Rescue is requesting an assistant fire chief, while the Sioux City PD is requesting the addition of a dozen officers as a safeguard for those who are retiring. Moore says that the city is reviewing the budget closely to keep up with those increases to those services.
We don't want to cut essential services in Sioux City, Iowa. Once we start doing that, there'll be a higher price to pay on many things, whether it's fire, police, EMT, and just some other things. I mean, people want good service, but they also have a budget, family budget. Can we afford to do this? Can we afford to do that? And they're looking at the same thing we're looking at.
Quite a challenge. Well, today's meeting was strictly for review. No final decision on the operating budget will happen until April. If you'd like more information, you can go to our website. That's ktiv.com.